Welcome to Encouragement Notes, the place where you find out who God created you to be. I created this podcast to share my journey in life and in my disability acceptance. Thank you so much for listening. Let's get started. Hey, I hope all is going well and you're having a beautiful, blessed day. Today, I wanted to come on in and do episode 2 of my Disability Pride Month series. And today I want to talk about the day that changed my life, aka the day that I was asked to go back into advocacy. So it was this time of year, and I was actually at Roll-Ups Experience, and I was in the middle of a dance class when my phone rang, but of course, because of the music, I could not hear my phone, and I wasn't even paying attention, didn't even answer it. And when I got back to my room, I checked my voicemail, and it was somebody from my regional center that I belong to. And she said, "Hi, Marie, you were recommended by your service coordinator to me, and I wanted to reach out to see if you wanted to be part of an advocacy training group." And up until that point, I was all set on thinking that my disability acceptance would be something that would show itself through dance and show itself through being part of things like the Boundless Babe Society. I wasn't even thinking about going back into actual advocacy again until this phone call. And I did not return the phone call until I got home that Monday. But getting home that Monday changed my life because there was still a spot left in that advocacy group. The advocacy group was called ARCA. It was an ARCA beginning advocacy training. And ARCA simply means Association of Regional Center Agencies, which there are 21 regional centers across California. And California is the only state that has coverage for people with disabilities, meaning that we are entitled to get the services and programming that we need as disabled people. And I'm getting tongue-tied here. Okay, so regional centers, there are 21 across the state, and regional centers' purpose is to enrich people's lives and help them live life to the fullest, no matter what that means for them. And we serve people from birth all the way to death. So, for example, in my regional center, the youngest, I believe, is under 2. And then the oldest is probably in their 70s somewhere. But regional center, their purpose is but to enrich the lives of the people that they serve. And so I prayed on it for the weekend, and I asked my mom, can you really see me going back into advocacy in this fashion? And so, like I said, I prayed on it, and I called the woman who called me back, and lo and behold, my spot was still available. So I spent the next 8 weeks after that in a Zoom program. Actually, wait, it wasn't 8 weeks. It was longer than that. It was like a year and a half. Anyway, I spent the next part of my life in this program, and I graduated from the program in June of 2024. And this was in July of 2023 that I got the offer. And now that I am here in this space, I cannot imagine looking back. I really did walk away from a part of myself that God created for a purpose. And I am so happy to be back in this arena and telling my story to people. And I always say that my version of Broadway is Children's Hospital. I could speak anywhere, and I would speak anywhere that I was needed, but my version of Broadway is Children's Hospital because Children's Hospital was the hospital that I ended up at right after I was born. I was immediately taken to Children's, and I spent my first 3 months of life there. And during my childhood, I had many, many surgeries there. And so Children's means a lot to me. So I would love to speak there if possible. But I just wanted to come and share this quick story with you. And I hope that you guys are doing well and having a great day. I will get my Bible study notes together soon. I am going to go back to the last sermon that was preached in this sermon series that just ended. And it was from Genesis 50. And it was about God showing you your purpose in life and why he created you for the moment he created you for. So I will talk to you guys later. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Have a blessed day, and I will see you soon. Bye.